Can a speaker this small actually sound good? Let's find out. Dave Taylor here, and this time I'm looking at the Proxelle Surge Mini wireless Bluetooth speaker. That's this guy, and it's smaller than my cell phone. Pretty nice. But does it sound any good? Well, before we get there, let me tell you, this is a waterproof IP67, so it's waterproof, dust resistant, everything. We will test that, so stick around. It also supposedly floats on water. Oh, you know what? With the specs. We'll come back to them. Let's give it a try. So I'm going to give it some music, and I'll tell you, it sounds like a little speaker. It gets a little bit more bass with the resonance when you put it on a surface than when you hold it up. But it floats on water. Let's find out. Well, it is floating. It is not exactly floating level, and I can't really hear it, but it is still running. It is clearly waterproof. It has not sunk to the bottom. So yeah, it is. The Surge Mini is indeed waterproof, and it's still reasonably functional. It seems to be softer, but maybe as it dries out, as the drivers dry out, it gets louder. But I'm going to pause it right now because I want to tell you it also supports hands-free talking because it has a little microphone. It's Bluetooth 4.0, so it's pretty reasonable. 7 ounces, 4.3 inches long, has a carabiner. You can hang it onto your backpack. It's pretty nice, you know. For that sort of functionality, it's going to sound better than the speaker that's actually built into your phone or tablet, or probably the speaker on your laptop, but not a whole lot. This is not like a little invisible subwoofer is powering this thing. The other thing that's kind of crazy about this is that on the top, there are 3 buttons, but you don't see 3 buttons. You actually see this one rubberized bar, so you have to sort of guess where things are. On the side closest to the carabiner is power, which also doubles as pause play, so I can push it and music will start up again, push it again, music will stop. And then there's volume up and volume down, and they have double functions depending on how long you push them and stuff. I wish they would have given me some indication of the 3 buttons. There's the tiniest subtle little indicators on the rubber, but just makes me tiny bit anxious. On the bottom, you have, I'll pop it open and show you a close-up, you have the micro USB connector for charging, and it has 6 hours of playtime on a charge, and it has a 3.5 millimeter AUX in, but of course in either case, if you have those plugged in, then you won't be able to have the seal, so I would not recommend using the AUX plug and dropping it in your pool. It's just not going to end well. It also, one more thing, it supports multiple simultaneous connections, well, when multiple equals 2, and you can actually use it with Android, iOS, whatever. I mean, obviously it's going to work with anything that works with Bluetooth. So, comes with, what I was going to tell you, comes with a 3.5 millimeter AUX audio cable and a charging cable, props to them, and the carabiner, because carabiner, it's just fun to say the word, carabiner. It's fun. It's an inexpensive little thing. This is like a stocking stuffer. This is something where it's not a big investment. Don't have high hopes. Don't have great expectations of what it's going to sound like. But it's not bad for what it is. It's just a little tiny, clip it to your backpack, you know, leave it on your office desk, and if someone walks off with it, whatever, you know. So it's okay for what it is. This is the Proxelle Surge Mini, and before I tell you the price, let me ask you if you can click on that subscribe button. And you know what, while you're at it, why don't you share this video with all your friends who want really nice little inexpensive speakers. Cool. Now, Proxelle Surge Mini wireless Bluetooth speaker runs you $16.99 at Amazon.com. That's what I mean about it being a stocking stuffer. This is not a significant investment in your audio future, but for what it is and for the price that it is, it's not bad. You know, you have an old car and you have no ability to do Bluetooth or anything. You could even just leave this on the dashboard and it's good enough that you can listen. And that's not bad. So with that, I will say the Surge Mini is a tiny, interesting little speaker. This is Dave Taylor, and I'll catch you in my next video.